Hi, today it's going to be a first for us motorcycle fettlers. We are going to be going out on the Super Meteor 650 with the kind permission of King's Motorcycle Skidlington. So we're just going to give it a little ride out and a walk round. So shower shocks at the rear, twin shocks, which I'd prefer the look of a twin shock anyway, and shower forks as well. Upside down, first for Royal Enfield apparently. Brakes are okay. They've even stuck with just a single disc. I mean, weighs 241 kilos, I believe it is, fully loaded, but that's quite a lot for this side of the bike, but it doesn't feel heavy. You've got adjustable levers. I'm not really a lover of the silver switch gear. That's personal taste, I suppose. Not a lover of black handlebars. I prefer chrome, but you may get chrome on a different model. It's got the sat nav thingy, whatever they call it. I forget what they call it. But also the engine casings, I'd like that in silver myself again, but it's all personal preference. But overall the bike doesn't look that bad. It looks quite good quality. Again, it sounds raughty. Let me start it up for you. Nice looking bike, around about the £7,000 mark, depending on what model you have. I think it goes over £7,000 actually for the other one, at the top of the road. Quite a nice sized bike actually. I think it's comparable with my Harley 1200 that I used to have. I had the custom model of that, and but I think this looks a better bike, you know, personally. Let's take it out for a spin. Right, here we are on the Super Meteor 650 with the kind permission of Steve and Craig from King's 2 Wheel Centre. Skidlington optics, yeah? What a very nice bike it is too. First time riding this. Very comfortable for me. I'd say the pegs to seat distance is a little bit more room than on the 350 Meteor. Suspension is like the Meteor. It's rather firm. I did notice it's on the bottom setting as well, so hopefully it will soften up with a little bit of wear. It's done 425 miles this bike, so it's relatively new. Well, it is new in fact. Yes, plenty of power. .47 brake horsepower, 38 feet of torque, feels good. Brakes feel good. did tell me from the King's two-wheel centre that the mapping's been changed on the Meteor to the Interceptor model for more mid-range. I have noticed if you short shift, it goes really well. There's no point in revving it. No point in revving it hard. You'll get just the same amount of acceleration by the feel of it, just by changing up relatively quickly. I must say, I really like it. I mean, the handlebars, the position of the handlebars, the feet, the seat is comfortable. It feels a big bike. It really does, you know. You're up to 50 in no time at all. Sounds good. I can imagine with a screen on, because it is rather windy up here, that I could do some serious miles on this bike. It sounds really good. I personally wouldn't want any louder exhaust on it. One thing about the suspension being a little bit firmer, it doesn't wallow when you're going around bends. It does feel rather planted. Get away quite smartly on it. I don't know what else to say really. Everything about this bike feels good. I wouldn't mind one actually. About £7,000. People say it's a bargain, but I think it's still a lot of money myself. I don't think there's any issues with the engines. They've had no problem. Talking to the guys at King's two-wheel centre here in Oxfordshire, seem to be quite reliable. It was Craig, I was speaking to Craig the other day. He's the owner's son. They might be joint owners for all I know, but he works in a workshop, and he was saying they've had them with 20,000 miles on the clock with no issues, hardly any wear on the engines, that is. all seems good. Obviously not this this particular model, but the 650 engine. Road ahead closed. Oh, alright. Totally closed here. Well, what shall I say? I really like it actually. I'm a bit disappointed that I like it because I've got a Meteor 350 and I didn't want to change it, but I don't think I will. It's the price. But I did notice we've got this little ear tag on the side stand, which you can really do with on the 350, because I do find it a pain getting the side stand out on my 350. It sounds nice. It's got enough torque. It's not about the brake horsepower, it's about the torque. If it had a little bit more torque, it would be fantastic. It is really nice, and it pulls well in top. It's got a 6-speed gearbox as opposed to the 350 that's got a 5-speed gearbox. It needs a screen because that riding position, even at 55, was very, very windy. But a screen would make all the difference, and I could imagine doing a lot of miles on one of these. It's very, very comfortable. One thing I will say is the steering lock. You don't seem to have much lock. Not as much on the 350, I'm sure. But yeah, other than that, you know, for the price, wow, it's a lot of money, I know, but it's cheap in comparison. I suggest you get down to the Royal Enfield dealer near you and take one out. It is nice. Thanks for watching.